How did communist ideology influence architectural design? Have you ever wondered how the principles of communism shape the buildings we see in various countries? The influence of communist ideology on architectural design is quite fascinating. It all started in the 20th century, when communist regimes sought to create a new society. The focus was on equality, functionality, and collective ownership. This led to a unique approach to architecture that aimed to serve the community rather than individual interests. One of the main ideas was to reflect the principles of equality and functionality. Buildings were designed to be practical and straightforward. This meant that ornate or luxurious elements, often found in capitalist societies, were largely rejected. Instead, the focus was on creating spaces that met the needs of the community. Communist regimes also viewed architecture as a tool for social engineering. Residential areas were designed to encourage collective living and foster community interaction. Public buildings were often centrally located, serving as symbols of state power and reinforcing the idea of collective action. To accommodate rapid urbanization and provide housing for large populations, standardized and mass-produced building techniques became common. This resulted in identical city blocks across many nations, showcasing a uniform approach to urban planning. Public buildings in communist countries were often designed on a monumental scale. This was intended to symbolize state power and collective strength. These structures aimed to inspire awe and reminded citizens of the state's presence in their lives. Another significant aspect of communist architecture was the rejection of bourgeois aesthetics. The focus shifted towards a stripped-down aesthetic, often utilizing raw concrete. This material choice symbolized simplicity and egalitarianism, aligning with the ideology's core values. Urban planning in communist societies involved redesigning cities to reflect ideological goals. This included creating park-like settings with tower blocks, inspired by modernist architectural ideas. The aim was to design efficient, functional cities that catered to the collective needs of the population. In summary, the architectural designs influenced by communist ideology reflected its core principles: equality, collective ownership, and the rejection of capitalist excesses. While some may view these designs as lacking individuality, they serve as a clear representation of the state's control and the collective spirit that communism aimed to promote.